It's been such a long time, very, very long time. In the car again, of course. I'm very proud of my hair jewelry. It's a little fuzzy at this point, but I just wanted to show it off for a sec. But how is everybody? Hopefully things are going well for you. I am getting over a sickness, so excuse me for the sniffles and all of that kind of stuff, or my nasally voice. But I just felt compelled to make a video. So why has it been so long? I don't know if you remember, but towards the end of my last videos that I was filming, I got to a point where I was saying over and over again, I don't feel the motivation. Yes, I'm still on Wegovy 2.4. Yes, things are kind of coasting. I'm very happy with my body. So it's hard to find the motivation to keep going. So that stood for a long time. And of course, when you revert back to old habits, you revert back to old weight. Thankfully, I did not gain all of my weight back. However, I had been down 50 pounds and I did gain 20 pounds back. So, and then that 20 was starting to creep almost to 30. And I was like, okay, I need to do something. I feel motivated again. I don't think that is lost on anyone. I think that is pretty standard in the whole losing weight cycle and trying to figure out what works best for me. So, thankfully, in this new urge of motivation, I found this woman on YouTube. Love her videos. Her name is Michelle McDaniels. Michelle McDaniels. I will post it somewhere. I love her videos. She is a personal trainer currently and the mother of a pug and a chihuahua, as she always says. But she suffered from binge eating disorder. And now she's a personal trainer. Her body looks amazing. Just hearing her talk about the social commentary around weight gain, weight loss, fat positivity, all of the things. It really was motivational for me to see someone who suffers from or had suffered from binge eating disorder and still says that she struggles with it. It gave me a lot of hope to say, this isn't something I'm just going to completely get over. However, it was something I needed to stop in its tracks, and I was able to do that. So that is a major, major goal for me. The other thing she suffers from is PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, and endometriosis, which causes like bloat. It makes it very difficult to lose weight. So not only was she suffering from the same things that I was suffering from, but she had it 1,000 times harder, I would say. Because a lot of people use those disease processes to say like, oh, well, I'm going to be fat forever. And she was able to make very small changes over time where she wasn't. So where am I right now? The last time I met with my doctor, we were talking, and this was before I had my epiphany. But I was just saying, this medicine is not working anymore. And her suggestion was, well, we have Mounjaro coming out that might, be being used for weight loss soon. And immediately my brain was like, yeah, I need to switch over to that because it activates more of the slowing of the gut. Those goodness, the name escapes me, but anyway, it helps with more targets in the stomach to helps your gastric emptying slow down even more. So I was like, okay, that's what I need to do. But after listening to Michelle McDaniels and actually being accountable for what I was doing and not doing, I wasn't trying. I wasn't putting in the work. I had started to meal prep better, but I wasn't really looking at portion size. So what do I need to do? So the thing that I have started to adopt already, one is that with my work, I took you on a day with me one day, but it was very hard to take good food that you've cooked, keeping it either hot or cold depending on the weather because I'm in my car all day. So I was able to get a warmer off of Amazon, which I absolutely love. And I guess I could tag that as down as well. So I have a warmer. I was able to meal prep better and have better foods with me. So once I'm hungry, I just go in my bag. If I want a snack, I just go in my trunk. So making sure I have all of those things just readily available has been a big game changer for me lately. The other thing is bulk. Michelle talks a lot about, like, I'm still gonna be hungry. Like, one of her clients would say, like, I had half a cup of oatmeal for breakfast, and she's like, and that filled you up? And I was like, yes, that resonates with me, because, like, I'm still hungry. I eat this beautiful breakfast after working out, maybe not after working out, and a few hours later I'm like, oh, what are those snacks I have in the back? Like, what? I need to stop somewhere. I need to eat. So just for instance, this morning for breakfast, usually I would have 2 to 3 eggs scrambled. I would also have some breakfast meats, as much or as little as I have on board. I wasn't really counting it out. I would have some fruits, yogurt, and that would be fine. But I would be hungry not long after, maybe 3 hours after. So then at that point, it's almost lunchtime. I'm running around. I don't have food in the car, blah, blah, blah. Anyway. So what I started to do, so now with my 2 eggs, I'll have a handful of onions, a handful of red and yellow peppers. I would also have a handful of spinach, and I would cook that down in just a spray of olive oil in the pan, and not like using butter or just regular olive oil in the pan to coat it. And that has been able to keep me fuller for so much longer. So just making those sorts of changes, like those very low calorie, like greens and vegetables and things like that I can add to food to make me feel fuller for longer, I'm just going to do that. And like I said, it's been working for me, and I'm motivated again. So this has been like week 3 or 4, maybe 3, because I was sick for a week. But I am feeling like this is the change that I need to get me actually off of all medication. I was very, motivated, like, oh, I could just jump on Mounjaro. But then I had to think, like, Diane, you're not doing what you need to do or what you can do. Plus, you don't want to be on medication forever. The goal is to use it and then get off of it. Even though I was told, you start this medication, it's working, you're going to be on it forever. And I didn't like that. So I think what my next goal is to keep this going. I'm still going to be taking Wegovy for now. Maybe for the next 2 to 3 months, just to get in a real rhythm with it, with my new way of eating, carrying my food and exercising consistently, all of those things. And then I'm going to ask her, I think we meet again in February, between February and April, I can't remember. But since I'm coming off of it, I know you're not supposed to stop it altogether. So maybe I can just start to, go down in my dosages until I can stop using, and see what my body does off of all of this medication. So just wanted to give a quick update. Again, I hope everything is going well with you. I know I kind of popped in on you, but I'm just very motivated, and I feel really good that I finally feel like I have a way out of using these medications, because I felt so stuck and like, well, if I'm gonna be on it, it has to work. And then your body gets used to it. You kind of get used to cheating here and there, or I can eat a little bit more, it doesn't bother me, and now we're back almost where we started. So let's not do that. So I will actually keep you posted on what's going on with that process, but that's where I am with everything. Happy holidays. Stay warm if you're on the East Coast. Enjoy the weather if you're not anywhere else. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.